What's good? What is up, YouTube? Uh, Rob here, and today I'm going to be reacting to the new Venom trailer that dropped for Venom: Let There Be Carnage. Um, I'm a big Spidey fan. Always been a big fan of Venom. Black Suit, all the symbiote stories. Recently, I was actually given a comic to read, Carnage USA. Highly recommend it. One of the best Carnage stories I've ever read. Carnage encapsulates that creepy body horror parasitic angle of the symbiote so well. It's an amazing comic, Carnage USA. Give it a read. But yeah, I am so excited to see Woody Harrelson, who does Crazy so well, be Cletus Cassidy, be Carnage. I wasn't the biggest fan of the first movie. I'll be real. I thought it was very good, but it had some noticeable flaws. But I am very interested to see where they're going with the second one. Let's give it a go in 3, 2, 1. Okay, 3, 2, 1 now, I guess. No eating people. Aw, he's such a good roommate.
I say neither, and I say neither,
Never.
neither. Let's call the whole thing off.
Let's call the whole thing off. Well, he's trying his best.
Excuse me?
Yummy.
Alright, is Venom just like a wacky best friend now?
Good evening, Eddie.
Hey, Mrs. Chen.
Good evening, Venom.
Function hall, Mrs. Chen.
He says hi.
Alright.
I've been thinking about you, Eddie. Because you and I are the same.
Only in theaters? Alright.
We ever make. Who do we leave behind? And how do we leave them? Waiting in the darkness for the rescuer who never comes.
Killing a spider.
Eddie Brock.
Spider-Man Easter egg?
It's been a long time. Miss you so much.
Alright, being executed. And I'm guessing it's not gonna go well. Oh,
Come chaos.
was it like burrowing out of him? Scream.
Chaos soon come.
Oh, that looks so good. Going back to that in a second.
The chocolate delivery hasn't arrived yet.
No!
We had a deal.
What's gonna happen? You gonna stop protecting me?
I am happy to eat, Mrs. Chen.
No, you cannot eat, Mrs. Chen.
What?
Nothing?
Oh, that looked really cool. Yeah, I think I'm more on board for this than I was for the first one. Ooh. Let's break this down. Yeah, so it starts with Venom being the wacky roommate. I'm processing this. I don't know how. I mean, there were jokes in the first movie, but this is like straight up Deadpool-esque comedy. Is he just? It's an odd couple, but one of the two members of the odd couple is living in the other's body. In association with Marvel. So maybe we're getting more cooperation between Sony and Marvel. I would really be on board with that. Yeah, he's friends with the convenience store owner. Only in theaters, ready to get back out there, ready to be in theaters. There was one image. All right, he's reading the Daily Bugle. I wonder if J. Jonah Jameson wrote this. The hidden victims of Cletus Cassidy. Still serial killer. Let's see. People to the streets. Alright. Alright, no obvious Easter eggs. Alright. Okay. I just want to see what Carnage looks like. That. Him killing the spider. Could that potentially be a Spider-Man Easter egg? I'd be super on board if... I mean, because we have a Spider-Man movie coming out later this year, in December, after this movie. So I don't know if it would really jive with the timeline, but I'd be super on board if Sony and Marvel were like, hey, let's put this very much beloved character in this super successful multi-billion-dollar franchise and build each other up. That'd be huge. If we get Spidey and Venom fighting each other, or Venom getting the black and white Spider-Man logo, I would love that. This was cool. There was one thing the symbiote going up the tube before it looked like it started burrowing out of his skin. Yeah, that is... Oh, that's terrifying and weird. Cool, Scream. That's like a full power symbiote thing, ripping coppers out of the sky, and... Because Carnage basically liquefied himself multiple times. He's just terrifying. Yeah, that is a cool look. There's spines coming off the tentacles, all the tendrils, and it looks super creepy. That's a really cool interpretation. It looks like he just hopped off of a comic book splash page. That is really good CG. Yeah. And the fade from red to white, Carnage to Venom. Yeah, and here's him threatening a store owner. Again, that's a very interesting, comical take on this relationship between Eddie Brock and Venom. I mean, there were times when Eddie and Venom did get along, and there were times when they resented each other. That looks is a great shot. In a church, I wonder if that might be some reference to the church scene where Eddie Brock got infected with Venom in Spider-Man 3 or in the comics. Look at that. Yeah, his arms are turning into spines. His legs look like roots, and they don't... Oh, I guess I can see the legs in there. They kind of look like they were liquefying. That is really creepy and really cool. Oh. You know what? Yeah, I'm on board. It comes out September 24th. We have 4 Marvel movies coming out right there. I'm gonna say starting now we have 5 coming out this year because I see the Marvel brand right here. So, and it's coming out 2-3 months before Spider-Man comes out. So I am really excited, and maybe we could establish this is in the MCU. Maybe it can be part of the multiverse. 'Cause, I think it's also coming out before Doctor Strange, which is next year. Yeah, so Oh, I am really on board. Woody Harrelson, phenomenal actor. Very, very excited to see his interpretation of a truly insane villain. So I'm jazzed. Guys, what do you guys think? Hit me up in the comments. Tell me, do you think this is going to be an interesting incarnation of Carnage? And are you going to be going back to theaters? Because it doesn't look like we have a choice, only in theaters. Tell me what you think. All right. Have a good one.